Station S17, Protocol and Paradox, Chapter 17, A Procession for a Criminal. The 1st and 2nd Battalions assemble outside of the military HQ, rifles at the ready. They form 2 long lines that lead from the general's office all the way to the brig. Onlookers line up to catch a glimpse of Alberta the criminal. The soldiers drag Alberta to the brig. She left all of her fight in the general's office. Corporal Vincent is dancing provocatively in his office. The windfall from the betting pool has gone from 10x to 25x and approaching 50x. He can't contain himself. He calls PFC Alfred over and makes him open a hidden financial account to store his winnings off the station. He contacts Sarah to revamp his wardrobe. Fancy clothes for a man with this bankroll would be the only appropriate thing. Corporal Vincent's splurge doesn't end there. He asks Catherine for recommendations for new quarters, far away from the drone of the station engines and with the perfect view of the Orion Belt at the right time of the year. Ernest is pissed. Now that he has found someone he actually cares for, General Edward arrests and throws away the key. He fights against the crowds to confront General Edward in his office. General Edward was watching Alberta being placed in her cell and authorized the tethering of the cell. Ernest barges in, no knocking, no announcements. His rage is twice the size of his physical form. "How could you? Destroying my life wasn't enough. You want to ruin hers too?" Ernest yells. Calmly, General Edward raises a single finger and tells Ernest to sit down. Ernest paces back and forth. He sits for a second and bounces back to his feet and resumes the pacing. After the tethering procedure is complete, he turns to Ernest. He watches Ernest pace a couple more times. In a very authoritative tone, General Edward commands Ernest to sit. Finally, Ernest sits, but he is unable to focus. General Edward takes a deep breath. "Ernest, you are a big and dangerous man. I'm sure you can waltz into the brig and free her. I wouldn't suggest you do it, but you would never listen to me or your father." Ernest leaps to his feet and leans on the general's desk. General Edward matches Ernest's pose and intensity. They stare at each other for several seconds. The space between becomes a battle of wills. Who will back down first? Who will walk away first?